Hello, I'm Fareed and welcome to the channel. Today we're journeying virtually to two Nordic gems, Finland and Denmark. These countries are famous for their stunning natural beauty, from Finland's Lake District to Denmark's charming coastal towns. We're talking design, culture, history, but also some travel advisories you'll want to know about before you book that trip. Yes, even in these famously safe and efficient countries, things can change. Stick with me as we explore the latest travel warnings for Finland and Denmark. We'll unpack what's really going on, whether these warnings are cause for serious concern, and most importantly, how you can stay safe and make the most of your Nordic adventure. Let's dive in. Now, anyone familiar with Scandinavia knows that winter, there is a force to be reckoned with, but recently Finland and Denmark have experienced some particularly harsh weather. Even by their standards, we're talking massive snowstorms, icy conditions, and temperatures plummeting faster than you can say Helsinki. These extreme weather events have led to some travel disruptions, my friends. Flights have been delayed or cancelled due to heavy snow and poor visibility. Road conditions have become treacherous, especially in more rural areas, making it challenging to get around if you're planning on driving. So, what does this mean for you? Well, if you're planning a wintertime trip, especially between November and March, be prepared. Pack for extreme cold. Thick layers, thermal underwear, waterproof boots, the works. Flexibility is key. Consider travel insurance that covers weather-related disruptions. And always check the local weather forecast before you head out for the day. Now let's talk about safety. Finland and Denmark consistently rank among the safest countries in the world, and for good reason. But like any popular tourist destination, there are always those who might try to take advantage of unsuspecting travelers. In recent months, there have been reports of an uptick in petty theft, particularly in crowded tourist areas and on public transportation. Think pickpocketing, bag snatching, that sort of thing. Keep your valuables close. Be aware of your surroundings, especially in crowded places, and avoid flashing large amounts of cash. Don't leave your belongings unattended in public spaces. It's also a good idea to make copies of your important documents, like your passport and credit cards, and keep them separate from the originals. By taking some basic precautions, you can relax and enjoy the wonders of Finland and Denmark without any worries. Finland and Denmark, like many European countries, have seen their fair share of protests and strikes in recent times. These are often related to labor disputes, political issues, or social movements. Now, while most of these demonstrations are peaceful and well organized, they can occasionally cause disruptions to transportation and daily life. Imagine you're all set to hop on the train to catch that early morning ferry, but the platform is deserted. A transportation strike, it's happened. While these situations are generally short-lived and infrequent, it's wise to stay informed. Keep an eye on local news websites and apps for any announcements about upcoming protests or strikes. If you find yourself in the midst of a demonstration, stay calm, be respectful, and avoid getting directly involved. Often, alternative routes or transportation options become available, so a little flexibility goes a long way. Now, even the best-laid travel plans can sometimes hit a snag, right? And in a world still finding its footing post-pandemic, occasional disruptions are par for the course. We're talking about those unexpected delays, those transportation hiccups that can throw a wrench in your itinerary. Maybe your flight gets delayed due to unforeseen circumstances, or a ferry crossing is cancelled because of rough seas. These things happen, and it's all part of the adventure. The key is to not let it dampen your spirits. Build some flexibility into your itinerary. Don't pack your schedule so tightly that a minor delay throws everything off. Stay informed about any potential disruptions by checking with your airline, train company, or ferry operator. Embrace the unexpected, my friends. Sometimes the most memorable travel moments arise from those unplanned detours. Now, let's talk about the elephant in the room: travel costs. We all know that inflation has been rearing its head globally, and the travel industry hasn't been immune. In Finland and Denmark, you might notice that things are a bit pricier than they used to be. This is partly due to rising fuel costs, which impact transportation, as well as increases in the cost of goods and services. But don't despair, my friends. With a little savvy planning, you can still experience the magic of these Nordic countries without breaking the bank. Consider traveling during the shoulder season, spring or fall, when prices tend to be lower and the crowds are thinner. Look for free or low-cost activities, such as exploring parks, visiting museums on free days, or simply wandering the charming streets and soaking up the atmosphere. Take advantage of public transportation, which is generally efficient and affordable in both countries. So there you have it, the latest travel warnings for Finland and Denmark in 2025. By staying informed, being prepared and embracing a flexible mindset, you can navigate any challenges that come your way. Finland and Denmark offer a wealth of experiences, from breathtaking natural beauty to vibrant cities and rich cultural heritage. Pack your bags, embrace the unexpected, and get ready for an unforgettable adventure.